He's
I
really
think he's
good
like he's the first one to really pioneer. I won't say pioneer it, but
well,
like,
there was plenty of roamers before him. I just think he's one
but
of the
he
best.
just like made it, I guess, really successful.
So Fear has his BOTs now, 9 minutes, not even level 7. So he's gonna be able to just kind of run around and do whatever he wants now.
Looks like they're gonna
They're
try to
and
go
focus him down, but he can just hit the Storm Spirit and kill him, and he does.
Meanwhile, they don't even kill Merlini's freaking Crystal Maiden.
Lanaya goes at him. Oh, and he's gonna live. Loda being pretty aggressive and not really getting anything out of it. He was going for the Crystal Maid, and then he realized he could kill Tinker, but then he was too late, and Tinker got away.
They lost a Storm Spirit for nothing there. Meanwhile, Earthshaker is trying to roaming around in the mid lane. There is a kind of a gank going in. Potm leaping in. They're gonna get the Naya. There will be a dust going on, but they'll
probably just kill Omni instead.
Yeah, Omni is gonna go down.
They do.
Killing spree on the Potm. He's gonna go for that fast
there's a
blade.
hasty Shadow Fiend coming in. Drops one nuke before he gets stunned. Then Tinker shows up. There's gonna be double kill. Oh
no, he picks it up to kill. So that fast diffusal blade is gonna help out a lot against that repel. So I mean, things are not going well for DDT for now.
I mean, Tinker's already got his BOT, so now he's gonna go try and gang top, and he can pretty much go wherever he wants and do anything he wants now. At the levels that the Sentinel heroes are at, like, Storm Spirit's only 6. I mean, look at that. All it took is one rocket and a roar, and he's already that low. If Tinker had been a little closer, maybe a little miscommunication there. If he didn't know Demon was roaring, they would have just killed him.
Now, even though they didn't get the kill, Tinker could just port back and forth and just do this all day long. I mean,
oh yeah,
any lane.
That's why I think the levels don't matter as much.
I see.
I think it's just the BOTs. All right,
yeah, I also feel that sometimes Tinker really needs his farm going, but I guess they're not going for that route. So
I would like to point out for anybody not paying attention, Storm Spirit's name, the bottom line of the keyboard there, that is Misery.
Misery. Yeah.
And then SKGroda is Twisted. So an older member of the team that's been inactive for a while, but with the recent losses of players, Angel and Miguel leaving. I'm not sure if Angel and Miguel went back to MYM. I think they might have. Miguel played a match with MYM that Milk wasn't at yesterday. So,
well, I think I feel that MYM right now has the players that they need with Playmate and Lacoste coming in. It looks like they have a
yeah, but I mean,
nice synergy.
They only have a 5-man roster. Having a 7-man roster is not bad.
I guess so. I mean, I guess different team has different ideas, different what they think about rosters. But I feel having a 5-man roster and playing your 5 all the time is better. It looks like this kill on the Storm Spirit not successful, but really they don't really need to kill him. All they have to do is force him out of lane because an unfarmed Storm Spirit is kind of useless, and they're doing a good job keeping a Misery out of lane.
Potm's trying to ass rape Omniknight here. It looks like he's just gonna hit him a couple times with arrows and make him go away.
So the level advantage I feel is definitely on the Sentinel side, even though there's a level 3 freaking Nerubian Assassin, there's a level 4 Earthshaker and Omniknight on the other end. So these support heroes are not getting anything. Meanwhile, SKGroda has picked up the tower, but he is under a lot of
fire. Puppy don't even care if he's level 3. He's going in. Fear's coming with him. Oh, not quite. He missed it. He couldn't quite get the laser off.
Oh, Imba arrow from behind. They will pick off Groda. And Stormshare TPing barely level 6.
Omniknight's going to die to this demon here.
He is going to go.
There comes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Demon
KuroKy
picks the kill on behind. Looks like Puppy will finally die, but has used most of his mana. He has a bottle and a magic wand. He's going to try to regain some. He's going to be okay. I think that Sentinel, with this advantage, could pick up a early first tower if they choose to push so, but I think they're going to go back.
Hawk up there. Demon kind of guessed wrong on where he is. Fear's going to go up there into that. That's going to hurt.
Oh, looks like Fear.
Probably going to die.
Arrow coming.
Oh, another arrow. Fear plays it safe, though, and decides not to go back. He's only got 100 mana, so he can't really.
And Potm going in. Potm very low as well. Shoots one more arrow.
Oh! But Fear will not miss an opportunity to last hit.
No. And meanwhile.
So Fear's Tinker already 7-0. It's 14 minutes in. BOTs. Puppy has 8 assists. Merlini has 6 assists. So really setting up the carries, I suppose, even though they're probably going to want to win this early if they win.
Right. And this is it's a 50-something minute game. So, I mean, you could say that the game will be ended in 50 minutes if they, the Sentinel get to farm that long. Or you could say that Sentinel has failed to a lot of ganks. So,
yeah,
the timer is not going to give too much of a spoiler for anything.
Well, it's got a bit of things. I mean, either Nirvana.int can keep keep this pressure on for like up to like 30 minutes and then maybe start to falter and allow Sentinel to get into it, or maybe they can like take the pressure off and kind of like dilly-dally around or something.
I see.
Or maybe they can get super farmed and just fail on 2 pushes and take a little bit longer to get in.
Now, with the repel on that Storm Spirit, do you still think that he's gonna go for that Linken's? Because there is a Purge on the other side. Is there any difference that what Storm Spirit is gonna make now with the Omniknight?
I think he's still gonna get Linken's just because of the amount of stuns on Scourge. I mean, they have 4 of them have stuns. The only one that doesn't is Fear, and I mean he's gonna have a Hex. So, speaking of Fear, another kill. He's up to a monster kill now with the help of Demon. There, they take down Shadow Fiend. Probably the top tower too. So
meanwhile, at this point, Storm Spirit not farming well at all. He doesn't have even treads yet. So I'm not sure. He hasn't been able to stay in lane. He's spent most of the time going from lane to lane, from base to towers. And meanwhile, Demon has picked up a tower on top lane. So Nirvana really ahead right now. It looks like they're gonna push for some more ganking advantage. And that's exactly what they need to do, because if they don't do any of this, if they just miss a kill 1 or 2, they will fall behind.
Yeah, this is a really, I was going to say this earlier, this is a really risky lineup by Puppy, because like this has a high propensity for failure, but at the same time it has a high propensity for pretty awesome play. So, you know, it wouldn't take much for them to just kind of to blow up in their faces. But they're a really skilled team, or they were. Oh, I would like to mention this. This is the Farm for Fame final, or the Farm for Fame playoffs. Puppy and KuroKy have already left the team, and joined TeamHome, which is a Russian-based team. But yet they've decided to play together anyway for the finals, which is funny because
for the money.
They had, well, Dota money's kind of fake anyway. They had like a pretty public display of like falling out, like Fear and Puppy not getting along so well, like. I'm just kind of amazed that they were even doing this.
Yeah, I had a running joke going that if Puppy was gonna play Chen and Demon was gonna die, he's not gonna use Hand of God. But we haven't seen any lack of teamwork. They are playing as if nothing had happened. So playing really well. It looks like
I don't know. Puppy hasn't gone to a Demon's lane one time, has he?
Well, I guess so. So we don't know. It's kind of odd that we see TeamHome KuroKy playing for Nirvana. It's gonna be really interesting when these 2 teams meet, you know, in some official matches in the future.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. There's also another interesting thing is Azin, whatever you want to call him, played for DDT in like one of these games. I think the first 2 games, and he's now an official member of Nirvana. Like he joined the Nirvana team, so he was playing against his clan. And after this game, he did play with them in the Storm the Front, or CM Storm matches. So like, it's just a big clusterfuck in this Farm for Fame tournament. These kind of like made up teams. These are teams that don't really exist anymore, but they're still playing. So kind of amusing.
Now, even though with this Tinker pushing the creeps to every lane, these guys can't farm, because look, the Sentinel hero just being dived, even though they're really safely behind the tower. They just can't farm. I mean, Tinker, and it looks like
Demon got a little aggressive there. He's gonna probably pay for that. He shouldn't quite have done that. Oh, Demon might kill him though. He is gonna get it.
Oh, that's just.
I was like sitting there thinking Axis are almost cooldown. Oh, really kind of just dumb play there by Twisted. I mean, he hasn't been playing in a while. Maybe his Dota instincts are a little low.
So really, how can DDT come back from this? I mean, they are a late game team. They will have their power increase as the game progresses on. But if Nirvana keep this up, they will just take it home. I mean,
yeah, but it doesn't really matter how much you kill Loda. He's probably going to find some farm eventually. He is up to 52 creep kills, which is actually third in the game, or 4th in the game, behind just Shadow Fiend and KuroKy. A little bit of action middle here. Potm gets away with a pretty close leap there.
And meanwhile, it looks like Miracle is going to get focused. Is there an Impale? Impale is probably on cooldown.
Oh, laser got canceled by Shadow. Doesn't look like it matters. A little bit of finagling. Nobody really find a spot to get in there. KuroKy looking to try and pick off an Omniknight. Better watch.
Meanwhile, Merlini going back to his old ways, farming it up like a beast on bottom lane. Carry CM, here we come, man.
I don't see the problem. I think CM's pretty imba. I mean, you know, Any hero with a Desolator, Assault Curse, MKB is gonna be pretty good.
That's not what you said when RCM was farming last night. Just saying.
No, whatever. Don't be taking my creep kills. That's all I got.
You can only do this when you're Merlini. That's what we're trying to say. You can only farm.
Whatever. If I was Crystal Maiden, I'd jacking all the creep kills.
One thing.
And
one
that's
thing
why
about
I never play CM.
One thing about CM staying out of trouble like this is that she is constantly providing her aura, and that's what we really pick CM for. So she's not dying.
Yeah.
So I mean that's.
She's only got 2 deaths. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. CM really easy to kill hero, so it only takes a little bit of one costly misjudge in where to go. A lot of noob support players don't really understand that, and they just kind of think they can walk around and put wards wherever they want, and not really consider the fact that they're an insta kill if somebody finds them.
It's kind of very interesting for Demon. His item seems to be going everywhere, and looks like there is a trap going out from Loda. I think he's he's kind of afraid or what? I don't know what he's doing. Looks like Demon's gonna pick up.
I think he's just trying to harass him a little bit.